That's the process of karma. But we just didn't realize. Once you are in the process of karma, it becomes a samsara. So what you have to do is just keep on making the conclusion to clear out, to wash away all of that. Just keep on washing away, wiping out whatever you have done in the past, whatever consequence, you're just making the conclusion and it will wipe away. Make the conclusion that dissolve the conclusion, make the conclusion that clear that conclusion, keep on doing that. And you don't have to worry if you can link back to whoever that you have taught. You have the connection together. So once you do this conclusion, you make this conclusion, it affects everywhere, everything that you have a relationship with, because you are related by karma. Once you make the conclusion, everything, everyone that is related to you will be affected by that conclusion together. Not grasping, both grasping and not grasping together with everything. It isn't about practice anything. Not grasping, both grasping and not grasping together. And it will go, it will disappear bit by bit until it is all gone. The whole samsara will be clear out. It just started to disappear bit by bit. We are clearing out the beginning and the ending. It isn't about beginning anything. We are dissolving, clearing away the beginning, the ending, the attempt to begin and to end. Whatever we have done in the past, we have started something, we have finished something in the past, but now we are the one who are ending it. We are the one who are clearing any beginning, any ending. So we are doing this conclusion, making this conclusion to clear for everything in the samsara, for all the beginning and ending. And we're helping all and everyone simultaneously. We are only clearing out the beginning and ending for everyone. It is not the time to start a new beginning and ending, and it won't be a samsara in that way. Once you not started to create another beginning or ending, it won't be a samsara. You won't create a new samsara. Not having, either having or not having. Everything comes from the original basis of not grasping. Not grasping even the non-grasping itself. That is the foundation, the original foundation of all things. And in the end, it will have the effect of us helping one another to enlighten together, both the leader and the disciple. No separation. All will help one another combine the power of extinction and enlighten together. And there wouldn't be a separation of a Buddha or disciple, because all and everyone share the same essence of great compassion. It isn't about grasping, both grasping and not grasping, the essence of great compassion altogether throughout. No separation. There wouldn't be any division. Samsara or Nibbana wouldn't mean anything because there is no more division.
มันเป็นเรื่องของวิบากซึ่งมันนับเนื่องมาจากพุทธันดรต่าง
Sometimes the reason that you teach the wrong thing is because that is the consequence of the past karma.
เราปฏิเสธกันมาแบบนี้
You have in the past denied or refused the teaching of some Buddhas. Now, the consequence of that karma is for you now to try to teach, to try to promote Buddhism, try to build some holy places, holy objects to worship the Buddhas. Maybe you used to obstruct the teaching of Buddhism in the past or destroy the sacred or holy places of Buddhism. So now you are paying back that karma, trying to promote the teaching of Buddhism, trying to build temples all around the country. So that is the difficulties that you have to go through to experience to pay back the past karma. So this is just the forms to pay back your past karma that you used to offend, refuse, denied, or destroy Buddhism in the past. Just making the conclusion to dissolve, to clear out for the whole samsara as the whole, until it's all gone, until everything is all even and equal, no trace.
ถ้ามันเป็นเรื่องสรุปล้างสรุปแบบนี้ไปในรูปมันจะกลายเป็นมหาวิญญาณเดียวกัน
And if all that everything in the samsara become the same essence, share the same essence of the conclusion, they dissolve the conclusion on and on.
ที่ไม่ต้องรอ
The whole samsara,
ที่ไม่ต้อง
all that everything
จะกลายเป็นกำลัง
will be the essence of great compassion without waiting. No need to wait for any Buddha. On everything will share the same essence of great compassion and enlighten together. Not attached, both attached and not attached together. It isn't, there is no need for you to not attach to anything or keep on not attaching. There is no need to try to clear or not clear anything. It doesn't matter if it is all gone or not all gone. Just go on with everything. If it is a totally clear or not totally clear, all gone or not all gone, to go along with all of them, enlightened together, enlightened for everything. There is no need to be totally clear or not totally clear together. And it will be clear from the attempt to be totally clear and not totally clear. If all that everything has the same thought, have the same conclusion, that is it. The gap between each Buddha time will be smaller and smaller, shorter and shorter, until it wouldn't have any gap between two Buddha's time, and the whole time will have the same essence throughout. Not conditioned to the Buddha's time. Maybe there's still a Buddha time because there are still resolutions and determinations
มันก็จะกลายเป็นตลอดกาล
to become the Buddha.
ภาวนาตลอดกาล
That resolutions
ตลอดกาล
will result in the Buddhahood,
เสมอกันไปเลย
and there's still Buddha time. But that wouldn't have anything to do with the great compassion that go on and on without interruption.
ไม่มีแบบว่าไปด้วยกัน
Just go on with everything, with or without karmic difficulty, with or without kilesa or impurities. Kilesa or impurities is one kind of karmic difficulties, so it doesn't matter if there is karmic difficulty or not having karmic difficulties. Just go on with everything the same way.
มันจะหมดภาระไปเอง
That way, you wouldn't feel that you have any burden. No need
หมดห่วงไม่หมด
to renounce, not renounce.
จะหมดห่วงตรงนี้ก่อน
You don't have to be worried about having to renounce or not having to renounce when all and everything doesn't have to renounce or not renounce. And that is the original truth. That is when all and everything have the essence of the original truth that doesn't have either renounce or not renounce.
สรุปแล้วสรุปกันแบบ
Just
นี้
be
เรียกว่า
diligent.
สรุปแล้วสรุปเลย
Always making the conclusion that clear the conclusion is solved.
เพราะว่าเหมือนกันไปด้วยกันมันก็รวมหมด
The word everything together,
ตัดก็รู้ช่วยพร้อม
everything the same, means that you are doing this, making this conclusion together
สรุปแล้วสรุปเป็นสรุปแล้ว
with
ตัว
everything. Make conclusion that dissolve the conclusion together. The word together, and at the same
ไม่
time,
ว่ามันจะจบ
everything the same. It means that you are doing this together with the samsara. That is the great compassion.
เพราะว่ามันไม่ใช่การพิจารณา
It isn't about cultivating anything.
ปฏิบัติเป็นสังวรติ
Once you cultivate anything, it becomes a samsara.
ซึ่งมันมีอยู่แล้วมีในรูปแบบของวิบาก
The cultivation exists
ในรูปของว่าสรุปแล้วสรุป
because it is the karmic difficulties. It's the consequence of the past karma. We just have to keep on making the conclusion
ถ้ามันไม่หมดมันก็ยัง
to dissolve it, to clear it.
แม้แต่วิบากในตัว
At certain karmic difficulties, you have to pay back. You have to take the consequence
ตัวศึกษา
until it's all gone, until it play out.
เป็นวิชา
The learning, the education of Buddhism is a certain kind of karmic difficulty as well.
ถ้าสรุปแล้วสรุปไปเรื่อยๆอย่างเงี้ยมันก็หมด
What we can do, we just have to make the conclusion that dissolve the
ให้
conclusion.
กันไปเรื่อย
That is how you provide the ending, end the ending for one another, on and on. Just keep on providing the ending of the ending for one another, making that conclusion to end the ending for the samsara,
ๆหน้าที่นี้ได้
on and on.
ช่วยจบช่วย
That is the duty that we can take
จะ
on.
ยกให้พระองค์หนึ่งพระองค์
We all can help. It's not the duty of the Buddhas only to end for the samsara. We all can help, can facilitate the end of the ending for everyone, everything in the samsara.
Không lầu vàng thì tôi lát đi.
Just have to be careful about trying to make merits, trying to be good. That kind of mindset will drive you to take on certain path, to develop a path, to attain that goodness, that merits. Trying to renounce, not renounce. Don't have to try to have to or not have to. This is how you make the conclusion that dissolve the conclusion, make the conclusion that clear out the conclusion. Any sentence pop up in your mind, in your head, just clear it. Wash away.
เรียกว่าล้างปฏิทาน
This is
เป็นปฏิทานชนิดหนึ่ง
how you
ล้างปฏิทาน
clear out the resolution, the determination
ก็
as
จะมี
well.
ปฏิทานอย่าง
Samsara always have some kind of resolution, determination,
พ
intention,
ระอริยะก็มีปฏิทาน
both worldly and spiritual.
บริษัทก็มีปฏิทานอย่าง
Bodhisattva
สรุปล้างปฏิทาน
has certain resolution. Normal human beings have resolution as well. It is one kind of karma.
รอดไฟติดอริยะไฟ
Samsaras always attach.
บริษัทก็ไฟปลอดไฟ
Bodhisattva always trying to bless.
เป็นเรื่องบริทานนี่กำลังสรุป
This is the mindset, the resolution, determination in the mind.
ปฏิทานคือความทรมานเป็นทุกกิริยา
The resolution, determination is a torture, is a self-torture.
ทำให้มันเกิดความเหลื่อมล้ำ
And that creates inequality in the samsara.